The bloom is coming through the cracks. I saw a really bright light when I was doing your meditation here, Scorpio. And all I could think of was a seedling coming through the cracks and meeting the sunlight. Scorpio, this is what I feel is happening for you. Spirit is saying that the bloom is coming through the cracks of the soil. Something you've been working on, working towards, thinking about doing, is meeting the sun, okay? The sun is a great energy when we're talking about tarot. I won't be surprised if you get it in your reading here, okay? So let's go ahead, Scorpio, and jump into your reading here. We're going to take a look at what seeds you planted long ago are starting to bloom, starting to blossom at this time, okay? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this reading here, loves, is when you're meant to see it. Spirit, what message do you have here for Scorpio? Let's see. Ooh, continuance is showing up for you, and it is the apple. Let's see. What is this? Water energy coming in. Capricorn, I think. Let's see what this is. Some of you guys may have Capricorn in your charts. So the apple, I'll put the card here so you can see it, is about immortality. It's about prosperity, love, the spirit realm, and blockages. The deities are Athena, Aphrodite, Pamana, that's what it says, Gaia, and Hera, Morgan, and Owen. Never heard of that before. The celestial planet is Venus, and the astrological sign is Capricorn. There's a message for you here, Scorpio. It says, if a tree dies, plant another one in its place. Okay. So let's go into this message here. It says the future is assured and hope is all around for whatever is going on at the moment. Now is a brilliant time to work on your vision, Scorpio, for the future, on goals and reevaluating past decisions. The apple also aligns with the energy of love, and especially on bringing romantic bonds closer together. Spirit is saying look at the individual elements of situations a little bit more closely and be sure that you stand strong in your unique qualities. They're telling you to keep ideas to yourself at the moment. So we're wanting you to work in silence. Maybe keep your relationship, okay, to yourself, or something that you're working on right now. Unless you're needing partnerships, maybe only share it with the people that's helping you bloom and blossom that idea, okay? That's what they're saying here. Let's go a little deeper. We're going to go into, this is why they're telling you this, okay? Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Everybody don't need to know your business, all right? Maybe you're grinding in silence, and that's how a lot of your opportunities and prayers are going to be answered. And you're only working with select people that can help you make a dream happen and come true, or help you get a plan or an idea off the ground, okay? So let's see what's showing up here. Spirit, what seeds does Scorpio plant that's starting to bloom? Look at that. Didn't I say a prayer answered? Yes. The Star card is showing up for you here. And this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And they are telling you to kind of continue to work in silence and only work with people who are in the business of helping you make a dream come true. Three of Pentacles. That is coming up for you here. You guys are starting off with, let me tell you, this is a breakthrough for you. Okay, the Death card shows up here. Your energy here, okay? Mind you, with the Death card, when you're in this period of transformation or a rebirth, okay? So I feel definitely this is a period of rebirth or renewal, since we're talking about the Star and the Death card. Rebirth and renewal and rejuvenation and healing for you here, Scorpio. And I feel like Spirit is saying, are you excited about what's coming in? Are you excited about this new journey or path or this new beginning that you're transitioning into? Can you see the light that I'm bringing into the darkness? How I'm illuminating your path. And I'm saying illuminating your path here because the Star card could be, the Star card is the crown chakra. So I feel like there is a divine connection for you here, Scorpio. Like there may be messages sent from the ethers to you, from your spirit guides, your angels, your deities here that you need to pay attention to. The sun is always rising on the Death card here. Always in the background, back there, okay? And this is crazy because the king is laying on the ground, okay? You have the woman and the man over here on the side, and then you have a child somewhere right here. Child on the floor right there. But the king is dead. The king is dead. And that just reminds us that even kings can die. So even something big in your life can end to give way to something new, okay? Yeah. Let me take a look here. It reminds me of what this just said. The apple. The message, it says, if a tree dies, plant another in its place. Okay? What is going on with the Star? What message is Spirit bringing in here for Scorpio? The Star and the Death card. You have the Anamkara symbol, Scorpio, that's coming in. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant, affection, best friends. This is what's being birthed in your life right now. This is what's blossoming. Appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. And that is Taurus energy that is showing up on this card here. Maybe you're going to meet a Taurus, or maybe this is the infinite love of the divine, of source. And they're telling you to remain devoted to some plan or some path that you're on right now, even though things may be ending around you, is going to be replaced by something more fruitful. That's what I'm feeling. Let me take one more card for you. What else is showing up here, Spirit, for Scorpio? Anamkara. Scorpio. You have the person of fire. Maybe you're going to meet a fire sign here. The transcending leader. Confident, visionary, the catalyst. Energetic entrepreneur. Sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous. It's a fairy tale. Oh my goodness. Okay. Strong-willed. This could be someone stepping into your life. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. This could be a business partner or a love opportunity. What did the apple say? The apple aligns with the energy of love, and especially on bringing romantic bonds closer together. This doesn't have to be just romance. This could also be business for you. Okay? You guys have the Hermit card, and you have the Two of Swords here, Scorpio, that is showing up for you here. So I'm feeling with the Hermit card, you have very deep wisdom, and you've done a lot of self-reflection and introspection here. But the Hermit is always standing on top of the mountain. Some say with the ice down here that he's frozen in time, or frozen on top of the mountain here. And he's holding the lantern, which holds his inner light. Maybe some of you guys, you're needing to shine your light brightly, so those that are meant to be in your life come into your life and help you bloom through the cracks. Okay, some of you guys closed up because you had very challenging situations. Usually the Hermit leaves places to find himself, okay, to come in contact or become closer with thine self. Okay, so you may have done that here, and now I feel like you guys are needing to make possibly even a difficult choice, because again, the Hermit is frozen in the ice right there. Maybe you become comfortable with just being alone, or being in isolation, or just being by yourself, and you're like, I don't need anybody else. But the Two of Swords is a difficult choice. That's what the card means. Maybe it's time for you to open up to certain relationships, and that's why this energy is showing up for you here. I feel like the universe has something in mind for you here, Scorpio. Someone or some opportunity in mind. Maybe it's someone that's going to move into your life that is very caring, that's very tender, that's very affectionate, maybe a friend, or even a business partnership here. That offers you a lot of new experiences and opportunities. Let's take a look at the Hermit energy here. You have the sap, Scorpio, that is showing up for you. It says resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, the spring. Didn't I tell you it's time to unthaw? And I told you the Hermit is stuck on top of that ice-covered mountain. It's time to unthaw. That's what it says here. Spring. So after winter is spring. So it's time to come out. It's time to shine your light brightly, so those that are sent to be in your life or are destined to be in your life can find you. Okay, you have nourishment, sweetness coming in, energy, vitality, roots, abundant physical health, and life force. This is also about you needing to just live your life here, especially if you're not looking for someone. That's fine. There's always, and like I said, it doesn't have to be romance, because everybody, all of you guys don't want romance. Okay, maybe you just want good friends, good company, good community, a good job, but you still have to be seen to get it. Okay, so definitely it's time to thaw out, because I feel like the universe does have something sweet waiting for you. Okay, you also have scuba diver that's showing up here, Scorpio. So it's clarifying the Two of Swords energy here. It says going within, which that's how I feel always with the Two of Swords. When it shows up, she's going within, protecting herself. Got it. That's why she has the two swords against her chest here, and the blindfolds on. You've gone within, especially with the Hermit energy here, okay? You had this desire to know. That's what the scuba diver energy is. Some of you guys may have Pisces in your chart here, because that's what the scuba diver card is saying. Observation, 0 point, exploring this unconscious mind in the void, self-reflection, right? Disconnecting, deep thoughts, subliminal. You've been there. You've done that. And usually when you see the Two of Swords, I see it as not necessarily needing to be like this. This is telling me that you've searched for all the information that you've needed. Maybe about a situation, maybe about yourself. And it's time to make a decision and weigh your options to come out, okay? Come out of this state here, because as the card is depicting, you can see the rocks on the water. Those aren't tall rocks. This is saying that the tide is low, and she can easily transition, take the blindfolds off, turn around, and move over to that other terrain, that other piece of land right there. She doesn't have to be afraid to do that here, okay? So I feel like if you're doing that, if you're ready to do that, if you're ready for this movement here, there's going to be a lot of promising energy on the other side. Because you have the Three of Wands and you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is giving me two different energies. This could be someone you're going to meet business partnership, friendship, romantic relationship here, but someone that is solid, someone who is stable, someone who is successful, and this is you. I feel like your ideas here, okay? You're being warmed up right now here, Scorpio. Your ideas with the Three of Wands. Your decision to move on, to move beyond the place that you're in right now can open up doors for you. Okay? That's something that I'm feeling here. Let's take a look at this Three of Wands energy. So the Three of Wands in love is about progression. It's about growth in your career. It's telling you that it's time for, this is a period of exploration and expansion. And what is it going to bring you? Long-term financial growth and abundance, if this is finances, with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Or it could open up a door towards a career where you're continuously growing, especially with the apple coming in. Continuance showing up for you. The King of Pentacles is about accumulation and wealth. Okay? So both of these cards is really talking about success. Okay? Continuous growth, progression, and success for you. Okay? And whatever. And I tell you, it's time to join in. You have the beehive. Some of you guys can be the leader. You could be the queen, okay, of the beehive. People are going to be working for you. Things are going to be working for you in your favor here, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. There's also going to be this energy of people looking up to you as well. Maybe they feel like your ideas are brilliant. Your product is brilliant. Your work ethic is unmatched, okay? The card says diligent, persistent, stamina, application, tireless, mindful, hardworking, devoted, fruitful, busy, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and concentration is needed at this moment. Let me tell you, the time is now. We're in the summer months here, and that's what you have coming up for you now. A lot of you guys can have this now. It says within 3 to 6 months. This is a timeless reading, but they're giving you the energy. This is the waxing quarter moon. It's called the Mother. And this says within 3 to 6 months. A lot of you guys could be meeting someone, or you could be in this position like the King of Pentacles coming up for you here. And Spirit is saying you have and will achieve financial success through hard work. The sun, I told you, was coming, okay? Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo. This is what's blossoming. Told you this is coming out. Happiness and well-being here, Scorpio. Instability, okay? I'm looking at what is blossoming, what's blooming for you. And the sun came out. Happiness and well-being. Maybe even in your relationships. You're not doing this alone, okay? You also have the jug showing up here. It said light-hearted, carefree time. It's showing up for you. What else is coming in here? You also have the crib that's coming in for you. It said birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Scorpio, you guys have wealth. That's why you got the King of Pentacles coming in. Wealth. And you have the bag that is showing up for you here. Something important such as a new job or a raise is on the horizon here, Scorpio. Let me tell you, this version of you, for a lot of you guys, it may feel like you've been broken or you're frozen in some sense here, okay? And the one who tried to do everything right, you've been that person, okay? On time, trying to do everything right. And a lot of you guys, you may feel like you still watched things fall apart for you or end for you. You've been that one with the cracks in your story, moments and situations happen that you may not have wanted to revisit, but you did with the Hermit energy here. And you've done that self-reflection. Some of you guys may have regretted your choices along the line here. Things that were done to you, things that you may have done, okay? Parts of your past that felt too messy. You may have not wanted to reflect on that, but you did. Spirit is letting me know that right at this moment here, Scorpio, you guys are blossoming in a new way due to the experiences that you've had, okay? And I feel like whatever you felt has cracked in your life. They cracked in the right places. And maybe it's making me think of scars. Like you guys have scars, okay, from the past. But I don't feel like that is a definition of you here. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're thinking that you need a certain environment here, like the perfect conditions to start to bloom. Perfect faith, perfect healing, but grace doesn't wait for perfection. That's what Spirit is letting me know right now. I feel like it waits or it blossoms. What's blossoming for you is happening through real life, real wounds, real mess, real humanity. And you here, Scorpio, you're not disqualified because of your cracks. You're actually more prepared, more equipped to receive these blessings here that are coming in towards you, this blossom that's happening here in your garden. You know, it feels like some of you guys think of your failures as a great loss, okay? But Spirit is telling me that you need to get back up. You here, Scorpio, you know how to sit in pain without running from it. That's what I know about you. You've lost and you kept loving. You've fallen and you kept hoping. That's strength in my definition. That's spiritual authority. And it's rare, all right? There are things blossoming through your life right now, and that could only come because you've been cracked open, because you learned how to surrender, because you said yes to Source, to the Most High. And I have this feeling for you, okay? That you guys may have said, I don't have anything left, but you still do, okay? Spirit is saying you still have me. And that's a very powerful spiritual protection to have. That kind of surrender that you've gone through, and I feel the surrender with the Hermit card here, that kind of surrender becomes fertile soil. It doesn't look like a pretty garden. It looks like a wild growth, okay? Untamed blessing, beauty rising from ruins. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes here, Scorpio. This season, you'll see favor emerge in places you thought were cursed. Peace where there was pain. Restoration where you expected nothing, okay, but survival. This is why I'm telling you this with the Death card here, talking about your transformation and your renewal and regeneration that's happening. I feel for a lot of you here, Scorpio, that you don't need to have this flawless blossom happen for you here, okay? You just need to stay open. Source is letting me know that his best work works through, and I'm just saying he, okay? Works through the cracks. It makes me feel like your cracks are golden, okay? Especially with the sun energy that I talked about showing up for you. This is your reading here, Scorpio. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about this reading here. And I will see you in your next one. Take care, loves. Bye.